What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and boy, do I have something insane for you guys today. What you are watching right now is the SnowRunner release date reveal trailer. Now, there are tons of different bits of information hidden throughout this trailer that I'm sure that you guys are going to go, that are going to just be mind-blowing to you guys when you see them. But what I'm going to do is, at the end of the trailer, I'm going to actually go back through and show you guys a look at some of my personal favorite parts of it, and we're going to be going over some of the finer details of the trailer itself. But I wanted to watch it all the way through with you guys first to take a look at some of the things, like, for example, get a look at that thing. That little, international scout just kind of roaming around. That interior view back there. The fact that we've got this truck just climbing a random, mountain of rocks out in the middle of nowhere. We get a look at the map. We get a look at a load of cars on the back of a gooseneck. We get a look at the customization shop. We get a look at some of the different maps. There's really so much going on, and it actually looks like, crashing your vehicle kind of has a little bit more of an impact now. And also, they give us a little bit of a taste of what what multiplayer can look like as well. So right there, it confirms April 28th as the release date. And now, let's dive into the trailer. Well, boys, we've all been waiting for this to be confirmed, and here it is, the official release date. As you saw in the trailer, is April 28th, and I, for one, could not be happier. It is right around the corner. It is genuinely right around the corner, and I wanted to go ahead and mention the release date again right here at the beginning of this video because I just wanted to clear up any and all confusion. And if anybody ever, if anybody asks y'all, what's the release date, y'all know exactly what it is. Now, normally, I would go through the trailer in order, but there are a few things that are very, very important to talk about that I wanted to go ahead and get out of the way right here at the beginning of the video, because I really, really was blown away by the map. Now, of course, this is really only one map screen. I mean, there's tons of different maps in the game, but I was genuinely blown away by this. Genuinely blown away by this. So, for example, this is the Black River, Michigan map, and there's so many different icons around the map that it's like a wild, change and upgrade from MudRunner. Now, on the left, you can see you have active contracts for Husky Forwarding, Dyson Diesel, and Steel River Township. And you have all sorts of different things all over the place. Like, for example, a drilling site. You have you have upgrades available. You have a log station. You have different icons pointing to trucks. There's a tools crate, mountain bridge, roadblock. You have your Chevrolet CK 1500. There's all sorts of different things all over this map. And it just goes to show how much they've done in terms of upgrading this game, changing this game, and there's so much more detail on the map now too. I mean, everything is marked out. Everything is marked out. There's also a weather sensor, which I'm not sure if that is the replacement for watch points. That could be. I'm not totally sure about that. That's something that we'll have to wait and see in order to actually get a clear answer on what that is. But I could stare at that map screenshot for way longer than I should be able to and just still find new things. Also, customization. Super important that we talk about customization because it was shown in this trailer. Now, it's a little bit more in-depth here than it was in previous trailers, so bear with me. This, for example, we see a Western Star in the visual customization area, and they're looking at the front bumper, and you have options of reinforced, heavy-duty pipe, hinged, an even more expensive heavy-duty pipe bumper. You also see options for, let's see, front side, stock windshield fender, roof top, double beacons, roof parking markers, miscellaneous, which there's horns in there, and then you see exhaust, which right now has the stock exhaust pipe, and then rims, which are currently, I believe, OHS Rims 1. So I don't know if that's something that will be changed later on in the future, but as you can see, you could go left to right with the left and right bumper to what I believe would be mechanical customization or paint. And then there's another grayed out option that I'm not exactly sure what that is, just by looking at it, but I love how clean the interface is inside the garage. I love how the truck is very, very well lit, and you can really hone in on what you're doing to it. I think that they've done a really good job of making it simple yet deep. And it looks like it's an interface that will be really, really helpful in terms of just making the truck customization very smooth and just very smoothly presented and very beautifully presented, in my opinion. I really think they did a great job with that. And staying on the customization train, I also wanted to take a look at this screenshot, which has so much to do with tires. So you're talking about tires right now, and they give you tire size, they give you like you can see all of the specs on the vehicle you're customizing, the International Paystar 5070, power to weight, integrity, fuel consumption, fuel capacity, suspension type high, tire type chained 46-inch, all-wheel drive switchable, diff lock switchable. But you can see all of these different tires over here on the left, like mud tires, chained, off-road, all-terrain, all sorts of different categories of tires, and it's literally it blows me away as I look at it, and I go, oh my god, we're not ready for this game. I mean, like, it's just gonna be such an insane upgrade from MudRunner. I just, wow. All I could say is wow, really. Another place that we see those different tire types presented is, for example, here, where you see what literally looked like ATV bogger tires on the Chevy truck, and then here, we see what looked like Nitto mud graps on the Chevy truck. So that could also mean that the mud tires, I'm using air quotes here, mud tires, could be those bogger tires, bogger-style tires, whereas the off-road tires could be more of like a, kind of like a mud grappler-style tire. So that'll be another interesting one to see as this game gets closer to release. Another shot that I found very, very interesting was this one right here, because as you can see, it's a very, very long chassis truck with a cab-over design, but it's also hauling a load of cars. And again, the fact that we've got loads of cars as a, like, genuinely, you know, like, objectively playable load now, as opposed to in the past that just being, you know, you needing mods for that, that's, again, more and more and more evidence that they're paying huge attention to the modding community and have been paying huge attention to it for a long time. Now, this next shot genuinely gets me excited. It genuinely gets me excited. This is the first shot that we've seen of what multiplayer in SnowRunner could look like. And really, I mean, it's going to be a lot like multiplayer in MudRunner and Spin Tires of old. But, if you look at that truck on the right coming up the hill, if you just look at that truck, tell me that that does not look like a cat eye Chevy to you. Tell me that that doesn't look like a cat eye Chevy. I don't know if it actually is one or not, or if it's just like the CK1500 at a weird angle, you know, just kind of making it look like a cat eye Chevy. But there's something about that truck that makes me go, is that a cat eye Chevy? I don't know. I'm scratching my head on it. It might be, it might not be. We can only hope. But if it is, like, and they have a cat eye Chevy in the base game, wow. Just wow. Blow my mind, why don't you? Now, to go back to the topic of tires for a moment, here we see a Scout, again on mud grapplers, and this Scout is also lifted a little bit. So, again, I feel like for these smaller vehicles, like, for example, the CK1500 and the Scout and stuff like that, I feel like the mud grapplers are sort of a reoccurring theme. I don't know if they're actually called mud grapplers in the game, like if they're a licensed tire from Nitto, but they sure look dang close. And I'm not sure, like I said, if they went so far as to actually, like, license the full-on tire from Nitto Tire, but it would be really cool if they did. Like, it'd be really cool to look, like, to scroll through the tire menu and it'd be like, oh, install mud grapplers. That would be sick. Also, as of when I saw this trailer, I had not seen this truck before, and I believe this truck was revealed in this trailer. I believe this was this truck's, like, first time sort of out, like, being shown to the wild, so to speak. and it's a really interesting truck. It's a really interesting looking vehicle, and I'm kind of sad that they showed it and then immediately crashed it, but they crashed it to show what would happen if you slid off a tiny little bridge in a huge truck and then lost your load. But, you know, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where I feel like they have to show it at least a little bit in a trailer like this. But, I mean, and admittedly, they actually showed a lot of crashes in this trailer, which I find to be hilarious. But that has been a look, an in-depth look at the release date trailer for SnowRunner. Now, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below how you think this game is shaping up, if you're excited about the release date, and also what you are most excited about having seen the most up-to-date trailer, the newest trailer. And also, the fact that the release date is out there means that the game is also available for pre-order currently in certain regions. So, as of recording this video, it wasn't quite available for pre-order in my region yet, but it will probably be very soon if it's being rolled out to different regions as of right now. So, without any further ado, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of it, and if you also have any thoughts and opinions, make sure to leave them down there. And to stay up to date, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.